Right that.
What's up guys, this is Steeze, and today I'm going to show you guys how to make a TikTok completely for free. So let's get right into it. All you're going to need to do is make sure that you go on to Google and type in DaVinci Resolve and download this software. It's DaVinci Resolve 18 by Blackmagic Design, just free download. So you just download that for Windows and boom, you should be done. As soon as you open it up, this is what you're gonna get. I have a bunch of previous projects that I've worked on, and let's look at the one that we're gonna be working on today with you guys. So if you want to make your TikToks look like this, let it load. Like this.
It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. It's fine. We got
Sorry,
this.
we can do this. We can do this.
I'm in front of a cheese header. Any of y'all
Just
around? Oh my god, how did I make that? Oh my god, I'm a freaking legend.
And stick around to the end of the video and make sure that you follow step by step, and we will show you exactly how to do that. First thing you guys want to do is make sure you go up to File, click on Project Settings, and then TikTok format is going to be 1080 by 1920. It's basically just flipped. Like 1920 by 1080 is like for YouTube thumbnails and stuff like that. So 1080, 1920, just flip them. And then timeline frame rate, this is your frames per second. You want to change that to 60. It defaults to 24, don't know why. Once you change that to 60 though, this other one will also change to 60 and you should be good. Click save. And now when you first open it up, you're probably going to be on this page here. At the bottom, you got a bunch of different tabs. The third one from the right, or from the left, I'm sorry, is going to be your edit tab. So if you click that, now you're in the spot where you can start dropping in your video and stuff like that. And by the way, the clip that I'm going to be using and the clip that I just showed you guys is content from my lovely girlfriend TOFTBOYS. She posts on TikTok, she streams on Twitch, YouTube, Twitter. I'm gonna have all of her socials down low in the description, so please make sure that you go show her some support as well. Other than that though, the little breakdown for you guys, we've got the video at the top and the audio at the bottom. You can tell it's audio because it's got all the waves. Those are like spikes in the audio when she's talking and whatnot. So first thing you want to do is click and highlight your video, hold Alt on your keyboard, left click and hold, and then drag up. So you're basically just duplicating the video. And now that you can see that it's highlighted on the top, so if I click the bottom, now the bottom's highlighted, make sure you have the top highlighted. The next one over, so fourth one from the left, basically in the middle, that's our Fusion tab. If you click on that, it'll open up the Fusion page. And basically all we want to do over here is crop all the gameplay out and only use the face cam. So to do that, it looks like a very overwhelming. Don't worry about anything. See this rectangle? That's all you got to click on. Literally says rectangle. You click it and then you basically grab one of the edges or the corners, click and hold, left click and hold, and then drag it to about the size of your face cam. The little tiny square in the middle, click and hold that, and that's how you can move this around. So as you can see, we still got gameplay poking through. So all you have to do is click and hold and kind of crop it a little bit more. When you grab one side, it's going to crop both sides. So it's real finicky. You just kind of have to fine tune it a little bit. But yeah, once we get that, we'll go back to the next step. All right, that looks pretty good to me. So if we go back to our edit tab right here at the bottom, the top video is selected. Make sure you go to this other rectangle right here, click that, and make sure that you're on transform. And now you can see we can kind of move this around. So if I click and hold and move that up, we have the face cam separated. Grab a corner, make it bigger, just click and hold and drag. It's not quite big enough yet, so we're gonna drag a little bit more until it covers the whole screen. And you can see right here, we still have like a little bit on the top and the left side with the gameplay showing. That's fine if you get it out of frame. We could probably do that. So it doesn't have to be necessarily perfect, because it is kind of difficult to make that perfect on the Fusion tab. But if you just kind of make it a little bit bigger and then get it outside of the box, then you should be good. I think that looks good. So now we've got the face cam where we want it. Now we need to make the gameplay bigger to cover this black empty space here. So click to highlight down here in the timeline, and same thing, just click and hold one of the corners, drag it up, make it bigger, kind of size it down, get it to your appropriate size. Bless you, TOFTBOYS. It's okay. And let's just fine tune this so you can see like the white line is, it looks pretty good to me. That's pretty much done. Let's say there's a bunch of dead space at the end of your clip. I just kind of clicked anywhere on this to move our play ahead. If you want to, like, let's say take all of this extra part right here off, just make sure you don't have anything highlighted. You're gonna hit control or hold control and then click the I believe it's backslash, just the slash right underneath backspace, and that basically just cuts all of it for you. So then you can kind of highlight all that and delete it. Let's say you're like, shoot, I cut it and I didn't really mean to. You hit Control and Z, or hold Control and Z, it undoes what you just did. I hit it again, now it's not cropped anymore. So that's basically how you do that. If you ever make a mistake, that's how you're gonna do that. The slider right here basically zooms in and zooms out on your timeline. Doesn't edit anything, it just kind of makes it easier to look at and fine tune stuff. So the next step is basically just gonna be our subtitles. If I click and hold right here, if I kind of hover to where my cursor does this, kind of separates it, we can make this a little bigger to make it easier for you guys to see. And I'm going to take my audio, do the same thing, kind of make this get down here so we have more space. Basically over here in the toolbox we got titles. You can click on titles and then we're going to focus on basic title text. Click and hold that and drag it into our timeline. You can put it anywhere you want, and what we're going to want to do first is listen to like the first like maybe 1 or 2 phrases.
You gotta beat Tony, don't let him get you. Oh fuck.
Okay, so she says we gotta beat Tony, don't let him get you. So if you click your arrow keys, like arrow key to the right, it'll go frame by frame, so it makes it a lot easier for you. So right here at the beginning of this spike in the audio, we're going to hold our title and move it over. My face cam is covering what I need to show you guys next, so 1 second. All right, so it says basic title here. Just delete that and type in the first word. What was the first word?
Gotta beat Tony.
Gotta beat Tony. So the first word is gotta. There we go. And then this is like the plain font. If you want, you can change that. Right here it says font family. I downloaded my own font called Comica Axis, and I'll show you guys real fast exactly how I did that. So if you go to defont.com, just type that in, defont.com, it gives you literally any font you want. So you can come up here and type in Comica, and Comica Axis is right here. All you have to do is click download right here, and it downloaded it. I already have one, but click on your file explorer, go to downloads, right click and extract files. Extract it wherever you would like. I'm just gonna hit OK. It's gonna extract it to my downloads. Here it is. So now the folder is, I'm able to view it now, basically is the purpose of that. And then I double click it. Right here it says TTF or .txt. .txt is just kind of like a README document. I'm teaching you right now, so don't worry about it. Double click the TTF, and then right here it says install. Click install, and then you're done. It's literally it. All right, so that's how you guys get a font. If I scroll down, we got stroke, size black, and I'm gonna size that up to about 7. So now you can see we kind of have like a black outline around our text. I don't want it in the middle, so I'm gonna click, hold, and drag it down to around right there. Looks good. And now you just kind of do the same thing with the duplicating of the video by holding Alt, except this time you're doing it to the title or the subtitles. So
Gotta beat Tony, don't let.
Gotta beat Tony. So I'm gonna use the right arrow key and left arrow key to kind of get my playhead in the right spot. So this is about where she starts to say the word beat. So I hold Alt, click, hold, and drag. And then now we have 2 instances of the same title, but it's cut. So now if I change the text here, beat, now it changed it to beat, but the other one stays the same. Gotta beat. So let's do the same thing.
Gotta beat Tony.
So right about here she says my name, Tony. Click and hold Alt, or hold Alt and click and drag. Type in the word.
Gotta beat Tony, don't let.
Right about here she says don't. And also, if it's not snapping for you guys, there's this little magnet right here. That's a snapping tool. It basically will snap anything to the playhead. So if I went up here by accident, it just kind of snaps it straight to it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Hey, don't let him get you.
So right about here, she says let.
Don't let him.
Right there, she says get.
Get you.
Right here, she says you.
Get you. Oh. You.
Okay, so right about here, she starts to say guys, but she doesn't finish the word because she got distracted in game. She got bopped. So we're not going to use that word. We're just going to take the title here. Either you can use the control backslash and cut it and then delete it, or you can put your cursor all the way at the end click and hold and drag that all the way to the playhead, and it just basically crops it. So now if we go back and we just kind of look at what we've done so far, I'm gonna make this a little bigger for you guys to see.
You gotta be Tony. Don't let him get you. Oh, fuck.
Looks good. So now to animate, if you go to video transitions over here on the left side by titles, there's a bunch of different kind of stuff that you can use. So if I use fall and bounce, that's one that I believe I used a lot. And then let's do pan up. I use that one a lot. And then there's another one, zoom in and zoom out, maybe right here.
You gotta be Tony. Don't let him get you. Oh.
So it looks like zoom in and out looked actually much better than the rest. So we're actually just gonna Control Z, all that. This one's not wanting to do it. So let me just zoom in, click and press backspace to delete it. Let's just do zoom out for all of them. Zoom in and out, sorry. Let's see what that looks like. I don't know what it's gonna look like. We're gonna find out together. Just click, hold, and drag to the middle in between the text.
You gotta be Tony. Don't let him get you. Oh, fuck.
That looked pretty good. So I'm not gonna go ahead and do the entire clip again, but I will play it back one more time. Here it is.
You gotta be Tony. Don't let him get you. Oh,
this is a stupid map. I'm not gonna get.
Ah!
Oh.
It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. It's fine. We got
Sorry, we
this.
can do this. We can do this.
I'm in front of a cheese head. Are any of
Just
y'all
the
around?
raise.
Oh my god, how did I make that? Oh my god, I'm a freaking legend.
And that's what the finished product looks like. The only two things I didn't show you guys were when I cut the audio out when she said the curse word right there. So all you have to do is cut the audio. Remember, we did control backslash. I have the audio highlighted. And then about right there is the end of the word. And then now it's separated into 3 different audio files. We just delete the one where the bad word is. Go to Google again. I have it bookmarked, but it's myinstance.com. And then you can type in whatever you want. So let's do censor beep because that's what I used. Select enter. You can click any button. You got different ones. So if you wanted to download this, just click it and download MP3. Boom, you're done. You would just do the exact same thing you would for video. Just click, hold, and drag it in. So I got a file called sound effects to try to keep this organized. Sensor beep right here. Click, hold, and drag. And then the sensor beep kind of goes over into the other audio. So I'm just gonna crop that. Now it'll sound like this. Perfect. Now that we have the video complete, at the very bottom here, at the far right, it says deliver. We're going to click on that to basically render it and get this onto your computer. On the far left, top file name, you can name this whatever you want. I'm going to name it test. Location, you're going to hit browse and put this in a specific folder or wherever. I'm just going to put it to downloads, hit save. And now format, yours is going to say QuickTime. And that's fine. I always do MP4 though. I've never had a problem with MP4, so that is what my recommendation would be. Frame rate, as you can see, is 60, and that was the importance at the very beginning of the video when we did project settings, so make sure you do that. This is a very important step though. All those subtitles that you did are not going to mean anything unless you click right here, subtitle settings, export subtitle, and you want to do format, burn into video. If you do not do this step, it will not show on your video. Now, after you have all that done, like I said again, I can scroll up. You guys can pause this to look at all of the settings, but the only things we changed were format to MP4 and subtitle settings to burn into video. After that, you can click add to render queue. The top right here, we have our render queue. You're just going to click render all, and it's rendering in progress. Once it is done, it is going to be on the computer wherever you saved it to in the file location. If this helped you guys, please drop a like and subscribe. And again, all of TOFTBOYS socials are going to be down in the description below. She uploads to TikTok very regularly, streams on Twitch every other day, as do I. Twitch.tv/TOFTBOYS, Twitch.tv/Steeze. Got to plug the girlfriend, you know, so make sure you go show her some support as well. If you have any questions on how I did anything in this, please just leave me a comment. I will get back to you almost immediately. Appreciate all you guys for watching. Have a good day.